Can a person survive for 382 days without consuming any solid food? The story of Angus Barbieri begins with exactly this question. In 1965, Angus Barbieri was only 27 years old, but had reached a weight of 207 kilograms. His extreme obesity had made daily life nearly impossible and placed his heart and organs under serious risk. He could not climb stairs, use public transportation, and struggled with high blood pressure and shortness of breath. Angus was aware that this situation was unsustainable, and he was ready for a radical change. In June 1965, he sought help from doctors. At the time, controlled fasting diets were occasionally used in the medical treatment of morbid obesity. Doctors initially planned to place Angus on a 40-day fasting program, consisting only of water and calorie-free beverages. Angus accepted this offer without hesitation. For him, giving up food felt less like fear and more like a hope for salvation. The first days were extremely difficult. His stomach constantly growled. He suffered from insomnia, and he could not get the thought of food out of his mind. However, as the days passed, his body began to adapt in a surprising way. Since no external energy was coming in, his body turned to using its own fat reserves. After 40 days, medical examinations showed that, contrary to expectations, there were no serious health problems. Angus had lost approximately 15 to 20 kilograms, and his blood pressure and heart rhythm were stable. This result raised a new question in the minds of both the doctors and Angus. If things are going this well, why not continue? The duration was extended. 40 days turned into 100 days, and 100 days turned into months of fasting. Throughout this process, Angus remained under constant medical supervision. He took high doses of multivitamins every day, along with potassium and sodium supplements. He was allowed to consume only water, unsweetened tea, and coffee. At the slightest abnormal test result, supplements were adjusted, and the process was closely monitored. Over time, an interesting psychological change also occurred. Angus almost completely lost his desire for food. The sensation of hunger was replaced by a strange sense of calm. Food smells no longer affected him, and watching others eat did not bother him. He was losing an average of 2 to 3 kilograms per month, about 300 to 400 grams per day. His metabolism had slowed significantly. His movements became limited, and his heart rate decreased. As the months passed, Angus's body changed dramatically. His facial features became sharper, his cheeks hollowed, and due to rapid weight loss, skin sagging developed. However, his goal was not aesthetics, but survival. During this period, he did not have to work. His family supported him, and doctors were always nearby. These conditions made it possible for such an extreme experiment to continue. As he approached 1 year, Angus had not even gone to the bathroom for nearly 2 months, yet he still did not experience any serious complications. Journalists began to hear about the case, and the fasting process slowly attracted public attention. Everyone was asking the same question: when would this end? Angus was approximately 1.82 meters tall, and doctors determined his ideal weight to be between 80 and 82 kilograms. Dropping from 207 kilograms to that range meant losing about 125 kilograms. Mathematically, this would take approximately 380 days. when the calendar reached June 30th, 1966, Angus Barbieri had gone a full 382 days without putting a single piece of solid food in his mouth. The fasting period had officially ended. However, the most dangerous phase was not over yet: the refeeding process. In the past, many patients had lost their lives during this stage. For this reason, Angus was kept under observation in the hospital for another 10 days. And on the morning of July 11th, 1966, in front of cameras and journalists, Angus ate his first meal: one boiled egg, a slice of buttered toast, and a cup of coffee. As he took his first bite after a year, a smile appeared on his face. "I had forgotten the taste of food," he said. He stated that he felt full with just one egg and one slice of bread. His stomach had shrunk incredibly. Angus completed this process safely. In 1971, this event was recorded in the Guinness Book of World Records as the longest fast ever, and this record has still not been broken. Later, such record attempts were banned. One of the most striking points was this: Angus did not regain the weight he had lost. During years of follow-up, he maintained his weight and lived a normal, balanced life. He got married, had children, and adopted an active lifestyle. In 1990, he passed away at the age of 51. There was no clear evidence linking his death directly to the fasting experiment. The story of Angus Barbieri is an exceptional case that demonstrates the limits of the human body and how carefully medicine must be practiced. Even doctors emphasized that this process was extraordinary and should never be imitated. Fasting for 382 days was not an achievement, but an exception that should never be repeated.